Okay. So that time the correct brush.
Thank you so much.
You take it out almost 2 weeks. You're trying to test it. So you lose 2 weeks. By the time you're getting it, you're getting it 2 weeks. So you can't use it, you have to probably share with other provinces.
We can move to high post, the one that was done by the mine. That's the one the PF said she should also see.
Yes,
So
that
I
one.
think, which one do we go?
Yeah,
No, no. Left.
That's why they should change it. The one done by the mine,
Yes. Yes.
they should change it. The
The mine. They did a very good job. The mine did a very good job. Yeah. That's the one the PF spoke about that is sinking.
Yeah, they did a good job. That's why when we got made it, you need to decide that why don't you make it safe?
Because we said this is very bad. We said, no.
Don't pick up
So maternity was right at the end, but we are going, this is what the mind did.
Yeah, the whole roof, so the time it was blown off. Oh, that's where the mine actually came to that. And they did this, you see a amount of money they gave this straight here. So they really use the proper one.
Where's the music over there? Where's the music? You can see. You can see it, sir. It's going. Going. Completely going. And this contractor is around me. Still, in doing the man that is not there.
How many, what is the capacity?
17.
You only have 40 there? Normally you are having an average every day.
Sometimes it's full.
Sometimes it's full.
It's 17.
In what cases?
Tonsillitis, orthopedic patients, we have surgical patients.
So at night you only 2 of you?
Yes.
At least you are 2 against 4. Your friends there are 2 against which they 100. Huh? Let's go and look at your body inside.
One verification.
Yes. And you claim one to this thing. So computer, how much do you claim the thing here?
Well, it was quite
This shows one going on is no patient. You see how it's set? And then
number
the
6.
where there's
The
no
patient
patient.
number 6. Actually, horrible.
Look at the water then. Running. So you leave water running like that. Huh? Where's the administrator? So that water like that, continuous, the water is running. You know how many gallons you are losing a day?
Yes, with this one, I think we've been encouraging the ward in-charges to carry out some kind of education to either the nurse in-charges and the other nurses, including the patients themselves. But I think what is just prudent is to make sure when we discharge people, I think to make sure that things are still okay.
But that needs fixing. It's a small plumber, it's a small plumbing job. That.
Yes.
So tomorrow, can you make sure that that water is stopped leaking?
Sure.
Because that water, it's a tank every night.
It's true.
So where are you getting your water from?
We have a borehole,
So the pump,
the pump.
the lights, and then you complain of bills. Small things like that must make sure that you're on top of things, because seriously, that leakage, and then on top of that, people don't close taps. And here there's no patient, but even this room is dirty. You want the patient? Oh, that's how it is.
This building, two floors, right? Yes. That's employee.
As a what?
What's that?
What will you
Look at this building.
This building. The open is perfect building. Because the bar is very nice. Look at it. And it's a new building. How old is this? Just done really not for 5 years. For 5 years. Oh. For 5 years. It's 6 years. Not in your hands. You were talking too much. It's closed at night. Huh? The dispenser is closed at night?
It's closed at night. So when they have the patient, they want to think that someone who is in the OPD to come to this place.
Oh.
Is the one who got there at the mentor.
The maternity ward.
She's afraid of you. Apparently some of them saw there.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying, that we meet again, but they are refusing.
It's the same one.
But I think this is when they put the patient.
You see,
The linen on the bed, because there are things, nothing. One doctor in 2 months.
Initially, there are 2 doctors. There's an intern and the second doctor.
There's an intern.
And the second doctor.
What happens when the patient comes, there's what you call an intern doctor who sees that patient.
Yes.
If there's a complication, there's what we call a second on call, who might be a senior resident medical. If there's a problem, there's also the obstetrician.
Yes.
And actually the whole team comes.
So there are 3.
Yes.
But at each given time, there's 1
Yes.
of the 3. So when there's 1, where are these others? What are they doing?
Ideally, if you go by standard hospital, the team on call, all of them are supposed to be within the hospital up to the following morning.
This is what I'm wondering, because that's what I was asking when I saw doctors call. I said, are they here?
If they're not here, they're supposed to be in high cost. There's also a room there.
So are they here?
No, the one we have here isn't here.
Where is here?
Theater, there was a case in theater. I think they didn't respond the time we were calling for them.
So they're in theater now?
Yes, we got a case.
In the theater? That's where the doctor, the main doctor is.
Yes.
What about these others?
712, there's nothing to do.
Huh?
It's very positive on camera.
712,
It's the minister asking the question.
For this
Yeah,
other
oh.
two, I don't know where they are.
No, if you say you don't know, then even you are a problem. The second of call is where? At home. Huh?
Yes, sir.
No one, the minister is here to help.
The situation. She can't help it. She
So
doesn't know the
at
truth.
night, here, there are 2 nurses.
No, we are four.
There are 4 nurses here in the high post. This is the high post.
Labor.
No, it's just a
Labor.
labor ward, maternity ward.
Okay, so you have 4 nurses
Yes.
here,
Yes.
and all the 4 are here.
Yes, we
And then the doctors are supposed to be how many?
We only have one.
Yeah, 1 doctor.
Yes.
Who is the in theater? This is the real doctor, not the intern doctor. They are all doctors, but this is a senior doctor.
Senior doctors.
The senior doctor. But those that support him, the 2 are not here.
They're not here.
They're at home.
Why are you struggling with saying they are
Oh,
home?
they're not here, they're somewhere
They're not
else.
here.
They're not in the hospital.
You know what? They can be in a bus. Are they in a bus?
I don't know where they are.
So, Honorable, you should remember during the recruitment, we were insisting on us getting a good share of doctors. Because of COVID, Lusaka, Copperbelt were prioritized. So only received 11 interns in the last 2 years.
3 years.
2 years since COVID. This is May. It's about 2 years. And hence our insistence that we need to get an equitable share of the number of intern doctors, because that's what builds the different layers in our healthcare in terms of doctors. And so we're grateful to that.
But the issue here is not whether you have more or you don't have more. I think the issue is what you have currently, you're not utilizing it. I think that's the issue. You know, so you have how many that are supposed to be here, for example, tonight?
I think we'll look into that and be able to report in the morning and see.
Just answer me.
It's supposed to be 3, according to the doctor.
When you look at the schedule, which I explained, the one who's here,
There should
if
be
there's
at
a
least the first
complication,
in call and the second in call, minimum 2.
There should be 2
Minimum.
minimum. And how many are here now? There's
Only
one.
one.
So where is the other person? Where is he or she? Huh? Who is the supervisor of these people?
we have the head clinical care at the hospital. And then
So the clinical care head doesn't take time to check what's happening here? So that these people are monitored and they're able to do their work? They don't do that.
and here we're supposed to do Honorable Minister.
It's like this is why I keep saying the system is like you people, there's just no system anymore. That's how I see it myself. And it's like normal. It's like it's just normal, it's okay. The people are just made to suffer, it doesn't matter, there's nobody. Hmm? And you guys are getting paid every month. And when you look at the salaries for Zambians generally, I can safely say you're not bad in terms of your salaries as doctors compared to other professionals in Zambia who are not under the medical profession, health profession level. But it's like you're not putting in, you're allowing people to suffer alone. Yes, we don't have enough staff, but the staff that we have must be here. If you say there's supposed to be 2, the 2 must be found. But we come all the time, we either find interns, volunteers, and that's what I've been seeing. Even these pharmacists, I remember where I went, we find a person whom we have not even employed is the one managing a pharmacy. The person we don't even know. The one we have employed is not there. So even here, the nurses are working alone. So when you have a complication, since there's only one, what happens?
Usually involve the one covering
The one is one who covers.
the night super.
You phone them. Are you able to phone him now? See if he'll pick up?
The night super. Yes, yes.
The night super was with us.
He's
the
on
man.
Kabompo with the patient.
If I don't know the one when he left, that's outside.
No, no, the one in the next one.
Next one.
Next
Next
one.
one. Okay. Then please speak to him to find out what's happening.
Thank you.
So it's no longer a question of lack of staff. Also, the question of lack of arrangement. I see this thing.
What's your name?
Yo deve estar na cena da bexiga, na boca.
When you get there, maybe the food maker come here.
Patient go attend the bed sheet to what's the No, mas toca na estação, então foi tu ler também peixe.
General Hospital.
But ni General Hospital ikaranga.
Na ora wewe mwana baba. Na pasa na mimi basi.
Muleta TV. Kama mpimpisha kusaja. Ati no nani no mtikabika takuli kabira mutikusaja. Nomba ipatera nishi kyaberako. Nangu muteko burebu mbashani. Yishimi titabaleleta mu clinic na mu hospital. Pantu tuyake kuma saja. Muleta TV na msende. Ati kabira kusaja.
Vanongwava kusadza mutsika kumutani pipi abula mu hospital mutsika kuhamba vanhu musadza mutsika nokufuma pipi gavurumende ifana kuitura nguruka
ana miyano kwakwe
Just make me understand this story about payments, because I've been hearing this story about payments, and when I ask somebody that, just explain to me. Explain what is this story about payments. I'm not talking about payments when they tell them that there's no medicine. That's another story. But the story of pay for this service, pay for this service, what is the story? Just make me understand.
I think going by just the structure of Ministry of Health, usually primary health care up to first level hospital, usually services are free. But starting from second level going upwards, I think the patients are supposed to make a certain payment. But however, there is a mechanism for where we exempt. So it's not everyone that pays. So there will be people that would say, I don't have money, and where I'm coming from, I'm not able to do ABCD. So we do exempt and services are offered for free. This is mostly to do with X-ray, radiological services, and also lab services. Most of the things that we do, I think, they don't pay, apart from these things that we've talked about.
Which ones are?
The same radiological services, that is X-rays and scans, as well as the lab tests that we do. So they are supposed to pay for these things at this over level. But of course, that mechanism of exempting, we do exempt those who do not have. So even if today she's to say, oh, I'm going for a scan, I do not have money, there is a system we've created as a hospital. So they come through either my office or social worker or head clinical care. Those are the ones that have been assigned to exempt them so that they're able to access the service. So we don't just them.
But what I know myself is there's no exemption. That's what I know. The exemption system is not there, because you yourself, you are saying they have to come to your office. Now me, I'm a patient, I'm sick in bed, and I've been told I need to go for an X-ray. As a patient, I must come to see you, the administrator, to say, please, I can't pay.
No. So for such cases, usually nurse in charges, they take up. They will come there to say, we have this patient. Because why we created up this system, we were trying to avoid the pilferage. There were some pilferage of anything. There would be some patients who would be asked to pay little monies elsewhere. To say, no, you've been exempted. So we said, let's create a system where when you're exempted, you should have a stamp, you should have a designed slip, where it should be signed by either me or whoever has been assigned that duty. So that system is there in this hospital.
So,
nalilipira namba risiti yeko yati ndine buku na shiro kubandekere yali kungana nangu nile yopewo oli that now we have
ama risiti ya
kutumira fya bana nangu bayo kuti bale na ilili ne buku na lipire yati was kwatina yali ni 90 then ku scanning na lisalipira na ku excel foot na lisalipira.
So for mama education,
yali kwati ni 3 something. That was a na papile mai.
So pregnant women.
So February.
Pregnant women.
So mkitire fe March. April ine on papile.
So pregnant women are being charged as well. Is that your policy?
I think the exemptions are for those we consider vulnerable.
Pregnant women are
What's government policy?
Who made that policy? Because even a long time ago.
Yala nabele nati ndi munima abalume bandi nabele balabomba ba government work. Number ija nindanga. Balikana.
You just have to refund them.
Ati yawe batuli.
Probably it didn't come.
Elo babumbiro
No,
kumpa.
you just have to refund them.
Yeah, probably it didn't come to the attention of management.
No,
so
yeah,
guess
I think that's refund them.
Yes, if it is this.
Now you see, this is my problem, you know, and this is the problem that I'm finding everywhere I'm going. Patients are vulnerable in Zambia.
Yes.
It's like they're at the mercy of you, the hospital. And when they are sick, they're in pain, they have nowhere to go.
Exactly.
So when I come, I'm sick, and I tell you, no, I can't pay, or no, I've got a Nima Chakuti, and you just say, no, what can I do? And my problem is that even as you are charging them, all these, the place is dirty. So even where this money, where people are paying, where is this money going? So where is this money going? Where is this money going? Where you are charging people? Even just Cobra, there's nothing. Valves in toilets, there's nothing. The toilet is very dirty, the hospital is dirty, everything is horrible. And you don't even give them even a shim. At least in some other horrible hospitals, they give these bedsiders, they give them something. Even that you're feeding. So where does the money go? Tell me. Where does that money that you're collecting, and you're collecting this money every day illegally for that money? But where is that money going? What is that money doing? Tell me. What is it that it's doing to help? To say, no, we are doing this. Have you seen here, we are cleaning it because that money, and the government is giving you a lot of money now. You have no excuse. Is the money you're getting from government less now? It's more, isn't it? So, I think, sometimes when Tronkali Sabalema,
nayo sajjali bala myeyo yako yako
The ones that are causing problems are these. So we don't want him here. Even when you go, I will have a problem. I'll chase him from the province. They're the ones who are creating problems. This. I briefed to you, Honorable Minister. They are creating, artificial shortages just to, to torture their own. Have you seen anywhere where this money can go? Here, there's nothing. Now, where's the money going? Where's the money going? The toilets, very clean, very dirty. Now, my brother, you're Zambian, sure. And you are very young. These are your sisters, mothers. And you're even explaining to the minister lies. You're telling her lies. Yes. You just have to go.
umuti omwali mu kipatala lena bakana okuperatira ni udoni mavote kabyuka abantu beminine bakuletera nani ko kwatira ukinwa problem bakwetala abantu abamawotazi basituko I want change ni udoni mari kwatina ifi so tilete kana tefilatini fo bale bomba mawikasha nangu ni kuno kuinenga ni pakansu concept kuri mu watu uye pokupo isko tenchimo chine enyu to
Nomba mwalilanga stretch, nomba mwalacho.
For him, he has to go. He has to go.
Don't worry, we are here.
Yes, honorable.
Which other word did you want to do? The children's word.
It's in front.
This is a very good exercise. Very good exercise.
This is the Western Sea.
Yes, legs. That's why I get that noise. You can some big people.
Andrew.
How are you? How is the weight here? What are the problems? Come and tell me.
Come on, sister, you're scared. You know the Honorable Minister?
Yes. What are the problems is
Come
our
on,
room
sister.
is too small.
Come. You have your shoes here. You have your shoes.
Our room is too small for the babies and the mothers.
What does the shoe matter?
The room is too small?
Yes. Yes.
So normally what happens?
We usually give chances to mothers when coming. Like they don't come all together at the same time.
So you tell the first group come, another come later?
Yes.
To help the babies with the warmth?
Yes, and the feed.
And the feeding?
Yes.
This is like a big block. Yeah, big block, yes.
The room is small. What else?
What is the medical superintendent? Yeah, by now should have got to the bed, but the
Not
minister is
have
here.
other equipment. Not everything, but needed for the one. The suctioning machine. We use penguin sucker. Just have a penguin sucker.
You use what?
We use penguin suckers.
Bring one. The one from the Irish. We'll check what's on the list. Most of the things went to Copperfield and Musaka.
That's another problem, huh? Another problem is, and all the good things go from Lusaka and Copperfield. The other provinces.
This is the one.
That's what you're using.
Yes, for actually we just have this one. So this one doesn't go that deep
I
for the
know.
babies.
Yes.
So we need the penguin sucker.
Okay.
You have a sustain?
Yes, we have. And the other thing, mothers, complain NICU is far from labor ward. So usually others who undergo cesarean section, they complain coming from that side, coming here, they get tired. It's like the place is too far from labor ward.
Like we said, when we come to build our new provincial hospital, that should be taken into account.
No, but in the meantime,
There's no room.
there's no room.
Because you've seen how it is that labor ward.
The
Unless
distance, you can't have those chairs,
the wheelchair, they will need somebody to bring them here.
you know, those little cars. Like you get to the factories as an immediate answer. While you wait for the longer term answer.
That would have been enough. There are those cars that you've seen those cars here in the hospital. The patient connected from there up to here, and then the breastfeed.
Because yeah, it's very far from there.
No, it's true.
Sometimes mothers don't even come, like they're tired, they can't come because of the distance here. So just
And they
ask
compress
them.
the milk,
Yes.
and you keep the milk.
We don't actually ask them to express from that side and they come and hear from here.
The other nurse can't play.
Usually we use the relatives if they have the mother around, then
Relatives who don't can give food. You know, here, there are places, even in Wapola, I think they've given them where to cook. Now even they turn away to cook, you can't give these people. It's another story for another day. Minister bamaze kumubayuka. Yeah, which is good. It's good to find a man looking after the baby. Because either we facilitate or we employ people to look after the patients. You know? Because this situation is basically not helping us. We have to pilot it and see. We just have to pilot it and see. You know what I mean? When we employ more people to assistants to work in the hospital, and the relative just come when it's time for visiting, and it ends there. You know, unless for very, very serious situation where a mother or a parent or a bedside is required. Because even from a health point of view, it's not even hygienic. Huh? How many people are here? Others are coughing, babies are on the floor, you know, this is it.
Okay, knipeni.
Forget what this boy said. This is it's a calculated move. We have that one.
Even in the whole Zambia so far. With all the money.
So they usually take this and they swap with the mothers to next the babies.
So the mother's shelter also is an agent need at this hospital. Very, very agent. So I think that we must start with Solwezi to see the mother's shelter. How to be talking about that.
The mother shelter. We wrote to Weights and Supply, and then they came to do their BOQs and so that we can just renovate the current mother shelter. And the DC has shown some leadership in trying to come in to look for someone who can do it. And I think the drawings by now would have been finished. We are just waiting to receive it, and then we move with the DC to look for people that can come in. The one wishes to come and help us bring it to habitable state.
Doesn't need no help very well as this company was just registered. Because I think it's always a general hospital as big problem we need help.
Actually, if I'm not mistaken, is it the one the current MP for Zambia started? The mother's son.
How many departments do you have?
Sorry? Wait, all departments. Mention them.
Yeah, I think because we have administration,
Finance?
we have finance, lesson services, clinical, and then training. That is the school of nursing.
So 5.
Suppose branch.
So,
which one is your baby? This one?
Very few ministers who can do it.
This time.
Others are just drinking right now.
0-2.
We're going to be in K0. And then we are going to Colombia 6 or 8.
6.
me just go home and start cooking shima again.
And very soon we have to go for it. Professor Pace, how did we get to this level?
Yeah, actually, of course, in this time, we have come at the right time. Because some of us want to listen, but when you talk at no, we talk too much. We can't. This is a creative mood.
They are deliberate. We are getting started in a good manner.
These are being converted. When that time comes, you want, are you happy with the hospital? No. And it is too late. So we have to correct it now.
We have to go in the room that we saw. So, what is the job of the superintendent? And what is the job of
No. Honorable Minister, you are a cabinet minister in charge of this ministry, and she's in charge of this hospital. I know she has been running that around. She could have put on even a track to that. You know, she's so rude. She can't.
It's locked.
the laundry?
She don't come.
It's locked, eh? It's locked, eh?
Is the laundry room locked? Okay. I wanted the madam to show the laundry room.
When we come tomorrow,
Yeah.
we'll go ahead.
Oh, that's the laundry, eh? Is it comfortable? Is it comfortable? And the kids will do?
Sorry?
Well, the motor here. And here also there.
That's where you're coming tomorrow.
Oh.
And so we'll leave it for tomorrow. I call me friend.
madam. Oh my God.
Just recovering. If the relatives are not there and cooperative, then we just have one psychiatric unit. So meaning the other ones that are coming after him have to be sedated for the night to go by. So you assess, you see the most violent one, the one is secured.
So here you keep both dead and dead.
Yes.
What are the circumstances?
The place where we visit tomorrow was built with psychiatry, but the standard was considered to be a hazard. As you can see, that kind of behavior, the ceiling is quite near, so they could actually get electrocuted or injure themselves because the pains are some individuals who want recovery $2 psychiatric unit for further evaluation management.
So that one is the one who's bad now.
Yes, that one is the most violence that we have at the moment.
So what does it transfer?
It will be good to explore that option tomorrow. Sedated and transportation.
They have to send him to a place where the facilities are better than the situation where there's nothing. That's it.
They go in the swimming boat and they drop from there, then they escape.
Sure. What I've seen here, I haven't seen anywhere else. Yeah, those receipts that she spoke about, she put they were home, she's found them, so she has them.
Yes.
Okay.
Is the obstetrician. Would be like the last one for it is a big problem in maternity.
Okay, I was trying to find out about the problem too.
insufficiency. The intern and then the intern and the person for this. Yes, that's for each department. So each department has got a first on call, second on call. And for departments where there's a specialist like our case, there'll be a third on call as well. So there's going to be
Yeah, that's what I was told. But then my query was, why are you alone there?
in the night. So the first responders, there will be one each on call, but there's always somebody on the backup. So the second on call will be available, including the third on call. Whenever there's a challenge, they'll always be available.
When you say available where? At home or where?
For the consultants, majority of the time they'll be at home and coding whenever there's a, but when there's a patient who's coming critically, they'll always come and see the patient first time as they come.
And the others?
We have forums with a few challenges, like you have seen the way our hospital is, but we have forums where there'll be somebody available. When there's no patients to be seen immediately, they'll be stationed in the forums, and then they'll be able to respond.
But they're not available, it's not so. They also talk about the not available. That's where the problem is. Because one of the things I notice is that one, you have the challenge of staff, which is true. But what I notice is that even with the challenge of staff that you have, the few that you have are not there. So you find they are alone, the other one is not receiving, and you ask the nurses, they can't account for that person. So I said to myself, then why? Because you're already not enough, so why is the person not there?
We'll look into that and see exactly what's transpired, because what we have is that the person call is always in one of three places within the hospital. They'll either be in OPD, on the wards, or in the emergency room, depends on where they are called. And the second on call will be covering maybe in the forum and the ward in theatre, or in case it's a surgical case. And then the third on call will be able to come in whenever there's need. So,
yeah, but this I understood that. I think the PhD explained that to me. But what we found is that they were not there. That's the point I'm making. So I'm saying, why are they not there? And what are you supervisors doing to make sure that these people are there? Because already you are few. So the very few that are there should make themselves available. Now, if they are not there, when the situation is so bad, then you worsen the situation. That is one. The second point was just with the home hospital. I think so far, out of all the hospitals I've visited so far, I have not visited everywhere. But this one is the worst hospital in terms of just basic cleaning. The toilets are considered from the rooms, just the whole hospital. There is very little, you can't see an effort. I know that things are tough, but you know, there has to be an effort. You know, maybe you don't have an equipment, but at least you can try, you know. And here there's a lake. Not even one flower pot in this whole hospital. I know a hospital is where people go look for better. But it's like you're coming from the fire into the frying, or from the frying pan into the fire. So it's like the hospital is the fire. That's what I'm saying. You know, so just basic cleanness is not here. And everything seems are broken down. It's like you're not receiving any money at all. So I'm thinking about this. What's happening to the money that you're receiving? And there's been an improvement. So one would expect that at least with that improvement, you can know what to do on your own. Because it's about being innovative, isn't it? Because others are trying to do what they can do. Then the third issue that I noticed was these good siders, they seem to be all over. It's like the whole system has broken down, you know? And they complain that you don't do anything. Some of them are coming from very tough. Now what I noticed in other hospitals, the siders, you know, when you cook for the patient, you cook in such a way that the same little thing that you ask for the patient, even the themselves can have something. Because These people are helping you. Because I can imagine if they're not there, your people are not funded. And the fourth thing and what this also is that when there's too many patients, they want 2 nurses. And if we can increase that to 4. So that even whilst we are doing this process, we can still get those people. We can put them on the road. Because the hospital management is about you yourselves. There's nobody who's going to come and tell you to do that, clean the windows today or do that. The toilet has no light. So patients who are sick, how do they use a dirty toilet, no lights even to see? So what treatment are you giving them? It means they're getting sick. Even some of the diseases they didn't come with, they'll get those diseases. You know yourself better. Don't even need to repeat that. Right. Because surrounding beds, no bed sheets, no blankets. They said no because they're stealing, that's why we are removing the bed sheets. The patients are saying, no, we're not stealing bed sheets. It's they themselves who are taking them. You have to find a system of how to meet each other halfway. You have to make the patients responsible. So you can devise a system yourselves and say how best than just to say, no, we'll not put the beddings there because they're stealing. You know what I'm trying to say? Yes. It's like saying, no, when I buy tissue, they're stealing, so there should be no tissue in the toilet. You have to find a way. Even if it means you're putting somebody to be giving a small piece, there has to be a way. Because you know a person needs a tissue, isn't it? Yeah. I thought when we have ladies, it helps. Because ladies, that's our job, to make sure the surrounding our homes are clean. The hospital. We have issues here, a lot of issues. So anyway, tomorrow I'm coming, but I thought I'd come tonight because when I come tomorrow, I cannot do what I've done. At least at night there are no people. It's quiet. It's enough space for me to hear and to understand the challenges that are there so that we see what we can do working together.
Thank you very much for your visit. We hope that as you come in the morning, we will be able to maybe get an opportunity to just show what the vision for the hospital is, where we have come from, where we are, and where we wish to go. Hopefully you can give us that opportunity to just show you that as well, so that you can be able to appreciate from the challenges where we are and the projection for the hospital.
No, also I'll give you that chance. But you see, at the end of the day, it's not what we say, it's what we do and what we see with our naked eyes.
Sure.
That's what is important. So I'm not more, see what we can do, but I'm just sad with what I've seen. Not that everything is your fault, but I think that there's something you can do as managers yourselves. I see a laissez-faire arrangement, or maybe people are tired, maybe we've been here too long. I don't know. How long have you been here yourself?
Just under 3 years.
That's not too long. You should be excited with your job. Joseph?
I've been here since 2019, so that's what, 4 years?
That's also not too long. That's not a long time. That should be enough time to help you do better. But also I see that we just also need a new provincial hospital.
It's something that we have actually talked about, and we have presented that on a number of occasions.
So tomorrow when you make your presentation, you'll be making that presentation as well.
I think it will be included.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll proceed.
Thank you very much.
Ambulance, if the phone no.
Two.
We've got 2, but unfortunately only one is able to move long distance due to, I think, the age of the ambulances.
So
the other one basically moves maybe up to the Copper Belt if we're pushing it, but one can get up to Lusaka.
So you have made an application for another one?
We've been told that this hospital has been considered, I think, not only for transport issues, but also equipment. I think you must be aware that in March, when we had a mass casualty, I think several coming through in the space of a week. We had challenges with radiology. We plan to make it in the presentation tomorrow on how maybe we can help central government.
All being equal, we should be here at 16 hours.
16 hours?
Yes. Okay. We're going through PHL and should be here by 16 hours.
So you said that it will be here for lunchtime. It will be back by lunch.
No, we should be done that side by 12. Remember you have that 12:30 update for COVID, which will do it in Kambira. So we should leave Kambira, say, by 1 o'clock, 1:30.
No, the COVID is only less than 30 minutes. So if we do it 12:30, we should be finished. And then we finish, we start off. So I can do, because it's 2 hours here.
It's about an hour's drive.
1 hour 30.
Okay. So when we come back, we're coming straight here.
We'll pass through PHO because there's a fridge that you're receiving, which is being kept at the court chamber. From there, then we come here.
Okay. Well, why don't we start with here?
We were entering from there.
Okay. So we'll see you tomorrow. All right, thank you. These payments, I hear of so many payments in the hospital. What's going on? Look at this.
This is a Nima patient. The husband is a teacher in Zambia. And the patient herself is a wife.
So this one's not going to be charged. So what you do, you refund them. That's only fair. Because this also is not good for us. You know, that this is suffering after. It's not nice. So we have to find a way out. We can't continue like this. We have to find a solution to this. So the first thing is the shelter. I think the issue of the shelter is urgent, but even with the shelter, we still have to have a policy. We have to get around this matter, and but this is not conducive. They are getting more diseases from just coming here. So did we count it?